I think what Americans want in their president, particularly in these we're in very difficult historic times. I think they want a president that they feel like they can trust and who's being open and honest with them about how difficult circumstances are, what the possibilities are, and to feel like even though it's hard, even though it's difficult, and even though the president may not be doing what they would do under the same circumstances, that it's a good and decent human being that they believe is trying to do everything he can. You need to plan for every possibility, because the overwhelming message from this NIE report, the Democrats will pick out their stuff that they want to argue, and the Republicans will pick out their stuff. The overwhelming message, though, is we are in a terrible place in Iraq, and the choices are bad and worse, and we have to prepare for the worst possibility. I think anybody who wants to be president of the United States has got to be honest and open, be willing to admit when they've done things wrong. One of the things, unfortunately, that's happened in Iraq is we've had a president who was completely unmoving, wouldn't change course, wouldn't take any responsibility or admit that he'd made any mistakes. And I think America, and in fact the world, has paid a huge price for that. I don't think the test should be how many years you've been in the United States Senate. I think the test is, do you have the depth and maturity and the personal characteristics of leadership that America needs in its president? And I think that test will be applied to me, to Senator Clinton, to Senator Obama, and every other person running. My strategy is to demonstrate to voters and caucus goers that I'm prepared to be President of the United States, and I'm what we need as President of the United States, and that I'm doing it because I want to serve my country. That's my strategy, and that I want every voter, one of the reasons I'm glad you're having me on this show for the whole time is I want every voter in any of these states and in America to know where I stand, to know what I would do as President of the United States, and to know what the differences are between me and the other candidates.
What's the most important lesson you learned from running for president in 2004?
That what America needs is leadership, not politicians. We need a leader who has a strong set of beliefs.
Are you a different candidate?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I hope so. I know a lot more. I've worked a lot harder. I've seen what's happening around this country, and I've spent about half my time either overseas or working on issues overseas. I think I have a different level of maturity. You have to have the confidence when you're running for president that you could actually be president.